Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated.
And mace bearer, Stephanie Chick, UMFK Foundation President. John Murphy, UMFK Board of Visitors President. Blair Kelly, UMFK Alumni Association President. Georgia Burton, Senior Class Speaker. Jacob Jondro, Chief Business Officer. Tim Doyle, Dean of Students. Joseph Becker, Faculty Assembly Chair, Professor of English, and Degree Announcer. Lucian Daigle, State Representative, Maine State House District 1. Matthew Collin, Fort Kent Lions Club President, Distinguished Service Award Representative. Lisa Harvey McPherson, Honorary Degree Recipient and Commencement Speaker. Kelly Martin, University of Maine System Board of Trustees Representative. Aaron Susi, Dean of Nursing, Allied Health and Behavioral Science and Associate Provost. Andrew Egan, Dean of Arts and Sciences and Professional Studies. Lisa Lavoie, Assistant Professor of Behavioral Sciences and Faculty Marshal. Please join me in welcoming our platform party. Thank you all. It's great. Please be seated. Thank you to the special guests who have joined us today in these front rows. Thank you so much. Faculty and staff, please stand to be recognized. Faculty, thank you for your excellence in teaching, advancing our knowledge through research and service to the university. Staff, thank you for your ongoing support of our students. Please, let's hear it for them. Please be seated. I would like to take a moment to recognize a very special subset within our graduating class. Would any graduates who have served in the military please stand? Please join me in thanking these distinguished graduates for their achievements here at UMFK and for their selfless service to our nation. Thank you. To our graduates, It was just a short time ago that you arrived at UMFK to begin your higher education experience. I remember meeting many of you during your first days at UMFK. As you moved into the residence halls, during convocation ceremony, eating at Nolan Dining Hall, or at the bonfire. We have enjoyed watching you explore and discover and develop your talent, leadership skills, and career path. We are incredibly proud of our graduates who have shown remarkable resilience, determination, and persistence during their time at UMFK. Your journey is our journey. Your enthusiasm and passion for living your best life is inspiring to us. We will hold on to our memories of special times with each of you. Our hearts are full of gratitude because you have shared these important years of your life with us. You bring us joy. Tons of it, lots of joy. Thank you. That's for our students. I would like to introduce Kelly Martin, University Maine System Board of Trustee.
President Tadine, distinguished guests, parents, families, faculty, staff, and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2026. It's a privilege and an honor to be with you today as we celebrate a moment years in the making and one you will never forget. On behalf of the University of Maine System Board of Trustees, I congratulate you on your achievements and thank you for your scholarship, your service, and your contributions to this university and to the state of Maine. Today, we celebrate you. I would like to recognize the families, friends, faculty, and staff who have supported you along the way. Your success is shared. And to the people of Maine, thank you for your continued support for public higher education. It is an investment that strengthens our communities and our future. Today, I stand before you not only as a trustee, but also as a proud member of the greater Fort Kennett community. In both roles, I have had the privilege of witnessing your journey. I have seen you on our campus, in our community, and in the small moments where character is truly built. You have worked hard, overcome challenges, and made meaningful impact here through your research, your clinicals, your internships, and your service. In a community like this, every contribution counts, and yours has. You have become a part of the fabric of this community, and you have helped make it stronger. As you move forward, you are stepping into a world that is rapidly evolving, from advances in artificial intelligence to renewed exploration of the moon and beyond. The possibilities ahead of you are extraordinary. These innovations are transforming how we live, work, and connect. The opportunities are exciting and in many ways, limitless. But even as the world advances, one thing remains constant: our need for human kindness. So I encourage you to let your knowledge be guided by compassion, to let your curiosity be paired with empathy, and may you always lead with your heart. As you begin this next chapter, continue with your passion, your service, and your kindness in the communities you will choose to call home. The world needs your brilliance and your adaptability, but it needs your humanity most. Wherever your path may lead you, don't forget your beginnings here at UMFK, because there's one thing for certain: we will not forget you. Class of 2026, this is an exciting time, filled with opportunity and optimism. We are proud of your accomplishments, grateful to have been a part of your journey, and incredibly optimistic about your future. Congratulations.
Thank you, Trustee Martin. I would like to introduce Blair Kelly, UMFK Alumni Association President.
Good morning, distinguished guests, faculty, families, and most importantly, our graduates. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you to this year's commencement ceremony, a day of celebration, reflection, and new beginnings. Today, we gather not only to recognize the successful completion of your academic journey, but also to celebrate the courage, resilience, and determination that brought you to this remarkable milestone. Graduates, this moment is more than the closing of one chapter. It's the beginning of another, filled with promise, purpose, and possibility. Each of you has worked hard, overcoming challenges, and grown in ways that will shape the future you are about to create. For that, you deserve our deepest admiration and warmest congratulations. On the landmark sculpture here on campus, artist Robert Brochu engraved 3 simple but powerful phrases: know this land, find your path, make your mark. These are more than words on a monument, they are a call to action. Know this land. Remember where you began. Honor the people who supported you, challenged you, and believed in you. None of us reaches this moment alone, and every success carries the strength of those who helped us along the way. Find your path. As you move forward, do so not only with ambition, but with purpose. Your path may not always be easy or predictable, but if you walk it with courage, humility, and conviction, it will lead you where you are meant to go. Make your mark. True impact is not measured by titles or recognition, but by the lives you touch, the communities you serve, and the integrity with which you live. The greatest legacy is built through generosity, service, and the quiet choices that make the world better for others. And today, I would add one more charge: give back. Give back your time, your talents, and your support in whatever ways you can. Because somewhere on this campus is a student who will one day need the encouragement, opportunity, and belief that someone once gave to you. As you leave this place, carry these words with you: know this land, find your path, make your mark, and give back. On behalf of the Alumni Association, it is my honor to welcome you as lifelong members of the UMFK alumni family. Attached to the back of your commencement program is a keychain, a small but meaningful symbol of your lifelong connection to this university. Stay connected to your UMFK roots. Our alumni community is a lasting source of pride, support, and inspiration. And together, we share the responsibility of lifting up those who will follow in your footsteps. Congratulations, class of 2026. The world awaits your talents.
I am pleased to recognize the Fort Kent Lions Club as the 2026 Distinguished Service Award honoree. This award is given to an individual or organization that has gone above and beyond in service to UMFK and the greater community of the St. John Valley, Aroostook County, or the state of Maine. The Fort Kent Lions Club is a worthy recipient of this award. Since its founding on October 9, 1938, the Fort Kent Lions Club has remained a steadfast pillar of community dedication, embodying a global motto of service through decades of purposeful action. Through signature fundraisers like the annual Festival of Trees and the Pride of the Lions Show, the club provides vital support to the town of Fort Kent, Recreation Department, local snowmobile and ski clubs, the University of Maine at Fort Kent, and area athletic teams. Through exemplary civic leadership and boundless generosity, the members ensure the St. John Valley remains a place where selfless service and kindness flourish. I present to you Matthew Collin, the Fort Kent Lions Club President, to receive the award on behalf of the club. State Representative Lucian Daigle will read the legislative sentiment.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome. A lot of important people present here because everyone is important. This award is about volunteerism, which means giving of time, talent, energy, effort, funds, everything that you are for the benefit of the people around you. It is my pleasure on behalf of the state of Maine to read the legislative sentiments in honor of the Fort Kent Lions Club. Be it known to all that we, the members of the Senate and the House of Representatives, join in recognizing the Fort Kent Lions Club, who has received the 2026 Distinguished Service Award from the University of Maine at Fort Kent. We extend our congratulations and best wishes, and be it ordered that this official expression of legislative sentiment be sent forthwith on the behalf of the 132nd Legislature and the people of the state of Maine. Thank you.
Will the other Fort Kent Lions Club members seated in the front rows please join us on stage for a group photo? Fort Kent Lions Club members.
At this time, I'd like to invite all of the Lions members from the audience to please come forward. On behalf of the Fort Kent Lions Club, I'd like to congratulate all of the graduates of UMFK 2026. Congratulations.
How many times do you get to be at a commencement ceremony to hear a roar like that? And it also aligns with the Bengal roar too, which we love. Thank you, State Representative Daigle, for joining us today, and congratulations again to the Fort Kent Lions Club. Let's hear it for them. It is my distinct pleasure to recognize Lisa Harvey McPherson as the recipient of the 2026 Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree for her lifelong advocacy for the nursing profession. Lisa is a distinguished healthcare executive and nurse leader currently serving as the Vice President of Governance Relations at Northern Light Health. She earned a Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the University of Southern Maine and a Master of Business Administration from Thomas College. Throughout her career, Lisa Harvey McPherson has been a tireless champion for the nursing profession, earning prestigious honors such as Maine's Nursing Leader of the Year and the American Organization of Nurse Leaders Advocacy Award. Through her collaborative leadership and unwavering advocacy, she continues to exert a profound and lasting influence on the healthcare system in Maine and across the nation. On recommendation of the President and the faculty of the University of Maine at Fort Kent, the trustees of the University of Maine system have conferred upon Lisa Harvey McPherson the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, with all the rights and honors thereunto pertaining. In testimony whereof, this diploma is granted at Fort Kent on the 9th day of May in the year 2026. We are pleased that Lisa will also serve as our commencement speaker today. I present to you Lisa Harvey McPherson. Fun. Thank you.
There. Good morning, President Hedin, members of the Platform Party, faculty, staff, families, friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. I'm truly honored to join you today, receiving an honorary doctorate of Humane Letters degree from the University of Maine at Fort Kent. Thank you. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2026, and congratulations to me. Today is a milestone you will remember for the rest of your lives. You arrived here seeking knowledge, and you leave with something far more powerful. You have the ability to shape what comes next. And I know this because I once sat where you are sitting now. I graduated from the University of Southern Maine with a Bachelor of Science degree in nursing in 1984. Now back then, our charting was on paper. Patient monitors were big, bulky, and heavy. And as a new nurse, my idea of technology was a reliable pen so I could actually write all day. Now, something as simple as home glucose meters to help patients monitor their blood sugars was new when I graduated. And I never imagined that patients would someday monitor blood sugar data on their personal phone. But what hasn't changed, what will never change, is the heart of the nursing profession, showing up for people at their most vulnerable moments. So I began my career at the bedside. I learned quickly that nursing is not just a science, it's a promise. A promise to listen, a promise to advocate, a promise to speak up when something isn't right, even when that's uncomfortable. And over time, I advanced my career academically, earning a master's degree in business administration, and I earned a second master's degree in public policy and management. And as I expanded my career and my education, I discovered something that surprised me. The challenges that my patients and my nursing colleagues experienced didn't begin or end in the hospital. They were shaped by state and federal policies, shaped by funding decisions that impacted access to care, and influential voices that were heard in rooms far from the bedside. So I followed a calling that I never anticipated when I graduated from nursing school. I changed the trajectory of my career to work in government relations. I learned that caring for people sometimes means caring about how laws are made. That advocacy doesn't stop with one patient. My work in government advocacy impacts health outcomes for the people of Maine and people throughout the country. And I'm honored every day to be a nurse, bringing the voices of patients and healthcare colleagues to my work at the Maine legislature and to our elected officials in Congress. And that's the message I want to leave with you today. Your degree is not a finish line, it's a foundation. You may think you know where you're headed, I certainly did, but the truth is, the most meaningful chapters of your life will likely come from opportunities you cannot yet imagine. Be open to them. Say yes to the paths that stretch you. Say yes to the roles that scare you a little. And say yes to using your voice, even when you are not a powerful person in the room. Do this because the world you are entering needs you. It needs your compassion in a time of division. It needs your integrity to define the problem and advance solutions. And it needs your willingness to lead, whether that's in a hospital, a classroom, a community, or in the halls of government. Now, leadership does not require a title, and making an impact does not require perfection, but it requires showing up, caring deeply, and it requires believing that what you do matters. So I'm standing here today, more than 40 years after my own graduation, to share my experience. Your career will evolve, your confidence will grow, and your influence will extend far beyond what you can see today. Carry your values with you. Do not lose your compassion, and never underestimate the power of one well-prepared, determined professional to change lives. To the class of 2026, the future is not something you're waiting for. You are the future. Congratulations, and welcome to the work.
Thank you, Lisa, for your remarks. We really appreciated you joining us today and an opportunity to celebrate you. I would like to introduce the 2026 senior class speaker, Georgia Burton. Okay, now we know why we're here. Way to go, Georgia. She has been described as strong, brave, hardworking, and a fierce advocate. Georgia was a 2025 Embry Summer Undergraduate Research Fellow at the Mount Desert Island Biological Laboratory. She has also been the president of the International Student Organization and a resident hall assistant. Georgia is a track and field athlete and a team captain with many accomplishments, including USCAA Track and Field Student Athlete of the Year for 2024 and 2026, and the UMFK Student Athlete of the Year in 2025. At Nationals, she has earned a total of 10 medals, 8 of which are gold. Georgia has 3 gold medals, 3 years of gold medals in discus and shot put, and 2 years of gold medals in hammer throw. In addition, she holds 4 UMFK records. Georgia, thank you for your dedication and focus that you bring to your studies as a student, your drive and determination as an athlete, and joy and compassion as a member of the UMFK community. Please join me in welcoming your 2026 senior class speaker, Georgia Burton. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Way to go.
Give me a second. Sorry. Good morning, faculty, family, friends, and the incredible class of 2026. First, I want to say, we made it. Think about that. There are moments when I'll just take a quick 20-minute nap before studying, turned into a 3 hours coma. Moments when we confidently walked into an exam thinking, I studied everything, and then immediately realized that we studied everything except what was actually on the test. And let's not even talk about syllabus week, when we all open Brightspace, see 12 tabs, 47 assignments, and instantly rethink everything that brought us here. But somehow, we're here, at the end of the road. And if biology has ever taught me anything, it's this. Survival isn't about strength. It's about the ability to adapt. And the graduating class of 2026 proved that they could rise, adjust, and succeed, no matter the challenge. When we first stepped onto campus, we were curious and full of potential. Some of us were confident. Some of us were unsure. Some of us had a 4-year plan color-coded in Google Calendar. Some of us were just hoping that we chose the right major. But none of us were the same people who we are today. There's a concept called homeostasis, the ability to maintain balance midst of change. Over the last 4 years, we learned how to find that balance. Balancing academics and athletics, balancing leadership and self-doubt, balancing responsibilities at home and at school, balancing who we were and who we were becoming. Growth is rarely comfortable. Skeletal muscles experience micro tears due to resistant exercises before they repair and hypertrophy. Cells divide in response to specific signaling pathways and environmental cues. Organisms adapt through physiological or evolutionary changes driven by selective pressures. Likewise, we grow when challenges push us beyond our current limits, transforming stress into strength and potential into achievements. And life has demanded a lot of us. There were nights when we questioned ourselves, underestimated ourselves, moments we felt like we didn't belong, but we stayed. We showed up to class when we were exhausted. We showed up to practice after long labs. We applied for opportunities when we were afraid of rejection. We led while we were still learning to lead ourselves. That is resilience. Resilience isn't always loud. It doesn't always look like an applaud or an award. Sometimes it looks like silent determination. Sometimes it looks like choosing not to quit when quitting would be easier. And that's what makes this moment so special. Because these degrees represent knowledge, but it also represents every unseen sacrifice. It represents parents who prayed. It represents friends who encouraged. It represents mentors who motivated us. It represents faculty who pushes us. And it represents, most importantly, versions of ourselves who almost gave up but didn't. The class of 2026 would like to say thank you to Dr. Hansen for the coffee that would wake us up before your lecture exams. And thank you, Dr. Brickman, for the music you played in the lair that roped us in because it felt like home. And thank you, Dr. Curran, for those donuts, even if we weren't in your class. And thank you also for those bursts of laughter that echoed through Sear Hall. We came here with potential, and now we're leaving transformed. We're not just biology, business, environmental studies, forestry, criminal justice, psychology, and nursing degrees. Each represent dedication, hard work, and unique contribution of our graduates. Together, these programs showcase diversity and strength of our graduates, making meaningful impact in their fields and beyond. We are thinkers, we are leaders, we are innovators. We are proof that growth happens when you refuse to stop evolving. And maybe the most important thing that we learned here isn't in any textbook. It's that we're more than a GPA, more than a resume, more than a title, more than a degree. We are the result of adaptation. And as we step into the next chapter, into careers, graduate programs, service, entrepreneurship, and uncertainty, we may not know what's exactly ahead, But we know this. We know how to adapt. We know how to endure. We know how to grow. Growth doesn't end at graduation. Evolution is continuous. As a civil rights leader, Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward." Class of 2026, we kept moving forward through stress, through fear, through doubt, through change. And in this moment, we don't just celebrate a milestone, we celebrate what we became on the way here. Congratulations, class of 26. We didn't just earn degrees, we evolved. In closing, the graduating class of 2026 would like to recognize one faculty member and one staff member whom we feel consistently demonstrated enthusiasm, concern, and understanding for both UMFK students and the campus as a whole. I invite you to please stand to be recognized. The 2026 Graduating Class Award for Outstanding Faculty Member is awarded to James Schaefer, Lecturer of Nursing. The 2026 Graduating Class Award for Outstanding Staff Member is awarded to Shannon Lugden, Experimental Learning and Recreation Manager. Thank you both for your commitment to UMFK and its students. And once again, we did it. Thank you.
Give me a hand. Uh-oh.
This keeps falling off the slide.
No, thank you, thank you. I think, are you going to go down that way right there? You're going to go that short way? Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Georgia. We are going to miss you. Aw, so proud of her. In 2022, the University of Maine System Board of Trustees approved UMFK's first graduate program that started during the summer of 2023. The Master of Science in Nursing graduates will be hooded on stage today. The hooding signifies the completion of their advanced degree. As we near the conferring of degrees, I would like to call your attention to a group of special undergraduate students who have excelled in their studies. Students graduating with honors, earning the distinction of cum laude, will be wearing white cords. Students graduating with high honors, earning the distinction of magna cum laude, will be wearing white and green cords. Students graduating with highest honors, earning the distinction of summa cum laude, will be wearing white, green, and gold cords. Please join me in congratulating these outstanding students. Among the degrees being conferred today, we are also awarding a posthumous degree to Heather Browning. We are pleased to have Heather's family with us today, and her family will accept the diploma in memory and in honor of Heather. In 1878, let's try that again. In 1878, UMFK was known as the Madawaska Training School, and the sound of the bell called students, faculty, and staff to classes, meals, and special events. The bell provided a familiar, steady, and calming presence on the campus. We are continuing the tradition of ringing the bell to welcome all new students to our campus during our convocation ceremony at the beginning of their time at UMFK. As graduates leave the Sports Center today, at the conclusion of our commencement ceremony, graduates will have the opportunity to ring the bell, symbolizing the completion of their degree and their departure from UMFK. Will the candidates for degrees please stand? All graduates who are going to graduate and walk across the stage, please stand. This is your big moment! I would like to introduce Dean Aaron Susi, Division of Nursing, Allied Health, and Behavioral Science.
Madam President, these candidates have successfully fulfilled all of the requirements prescribed by the faculty and Board of Trustees for their respective degrees. Postmaster Graduate Certificate in Adult Gerontology Acute Care Nurse Practitioner and Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner, Master of Science in Nursing, Adult Gerontology Acute Care Nurse Practitioner, and Psychiatric Mental Health Nurse Practitioner, Bachelor of Science in Behavioral Science, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, Associate of Arts in Human Services, Associate of Science in Allied Health. On behalf of the Division of Nursing, Allied Health, and Behavioral Sciences, I now present them to you and request that you admit them to their degrees.
I would like to introduce Dean Andy Egan, Division of Arts and Sciences and Professional Studies.
Madam President, these candidates have successfully fulfilled all of their requirements prescribed by the faculty and Board of Trustees for their respective degrees. Bachelor of Science in General Studies, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Business Management, Computer Systems Administration, Conservation Law Enforcement, Criminal Justice, Environmental Studies, and Forest Management. Associate of Arts in Business Management, Computer Science, Criminal Justice, and General Studies, and the Associate of Science in Applied Forest Management. On behalf of the Division of Arts and Sciences and Professional Studies, I now present them to you and request that you admit them to their degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby admit you to the degrees of Postmaster Graduate Certificate, Master of Science, Bachelor of Arts and Sciences, Bachelor of Science, Associate of Arts, and Associate of Science with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Will the graduates please come forward to receive their diplomas? Candidates for degrees of Master of Science in Nursing Adult Gerontology Acute Care Nurse Practitioner, Patrick McKenzie. Ruth Agbar. Judith Antwi. Barbara Dawn de Gracia. Jennifer Joy Doucette. Oluchi Ifegwu, Outstanding MSN Student Award. Rehanat Ajoki Lawal. Glory Reagan. Candidates for degree of Bachelor of Arts and Sciences in General Studies. John D. Higgins. Sheen Sable Stewart Greer. Candidates for degree of Bachelor of Science in Behavioral Science. Brooke Joelle Sear Roy, summa cum laude. Benjamin Alexander Davis, magna cum laude, 2026 Hensler Prize. Casey Alexandra Jordan, cum laude, Behavioral Science Award. Candidates for degree of Bachelor of Science in Biology, Georgia, Georgette Burton. Magna cum laude, UMFK Alumni Association, Outstanding Senior Award, Student Senate Outstanding Senior Award, Biology Award. Candidates for degree of Bachelor of Science in Business Management, Sheila Nicole Aguilar Brito, magna cum laude. Kamoy Sharika Brown, magna cum laude. AJ Junior Chin. Petegay Dixon. Hildana S. Jeffrey, summa cum laude. Brianna Tracy Willett, summa cum laude, Business Management Award. Santosh Ramakandran. Tyrick Smith. Candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Science in Computer Systems Administration, Ariel Alicia Baker, cum laude. Alex Hunter DeShane, magna cum laude, Presidential Award for Academic Excellence, Computer Systems Administration Award. Michael Nathaniel Nibley, summa cum laude and valedictorian. Candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Science in Conservation Law Enforcement, Macy F. Joaquim, Conservation Law Enforcement Award. Candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Ethan Glenn Raymond, magna cum laude, Criminal Justice Award. Candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, Chase Carter Garrett, cum laude, Environmental Science Award. Candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Science in Forest Management: Nicholas Alpeza, summa cum laude, 2026 Dean's Award, Forest Management Award. Candidates for degrees of Bachelor of Science in Nursing: Anita Gertrude Abrokwa, summa cum laude. Esther I. Agbula, magna cum laude. Jenna Audrey Badeau, cum laude. Cheyenne Berman, cum laude. Heather Maria Browning, awarded posthumously. Edville Brumer, magna cum laude. Japuti Karutich, summa cum laude. Mallory Deanna Corriveau, cum laude. Lindsay Jean DeRoche, cum laude. Brandis Elizabeth Dominguez, cum laude. Michaela Antoinette Furlan, summa cum laude. Haley Ruth Ann Hartford, summa cum laude. Kayla Iwata, magna cum laude. Olivia Charlotte Jalbert, cum laude. Sierra Marie Jordan, summa cum laude. Allison Rowena Lee, cum laude. Volakimi Elizabeth Lowton, summa cum laude. Anna Panamino, magna cum laude. Ava May Patrick, magna cum laude. Danielle Marie Pelletier, cum laude. Sadie Faith Pelletier, magna cum laude. Katie Ann Pryor, summa cum laude. Brianna Lynn Smith, magna cum laude. Samantha Rose Susi, magna cum laude. Wendy Shauna White, magna cum laude. Erin Michelle Wood. Candidates for degrees of Associate of Arts in Science of Arts in Computer Science. Sophie Marie Willette, cum laude. Candidates for degrees of Associate of Arts in General Studies. Gianna Natalie Babin, magna cum laude. Mercedes G. Martin. Candidates for degrees of Associate of Arts in Human Services. Michelle A. Kellis, summa cum laude. Candidates for degrees of Associate of Science in Applied Forest Management. Caden Aaron Rossi Carney.
Graduates, please stand. Cheer for them. signifying your possession of a university degree. Undergraduates, you may now turn your tassels to the left. I proudly present to you class of 2026. Graduates, this is your opportunity to give your family and friends a big thank you and round of applause for supporting you along your journey. In the next week, take time to reach out to faculty and staff who supported you and helped shape your bright future. I would like to thank everyone who assisted with organizing this event: the commencement committee, the flag bearers, the athletic staff, Sodexo dining services, and all our dedicated facilities staff. Thank you. Let's hear it for all of those folks. We congratulate the class of 2026 and wish you the very best. Remain green and gold strong and Bengal proud. UMFK will always be your home. Go Bengals! The Bengals. The senior class song is Best Day of My Life by American authors. The song will be played during the recessional. At the end of our ceremony, please join us outside for a reception in the white tent, for photos, and definitely for our graduates' ringing of the bell. Graduates, as you ring the bell, reflect on your time at UMFK and the new career adventures that await you. Please stand for the alma mater. The words are on the back of your program.
A beacon for 2 nations, our alma mater stands among clear flowing rivers, well blessed by nature's hand. Bright daughter of Acadia, true friend to woman and man, she calls our hearts, our spirits, to serve all life and lands. Partons la vie est belle, come sing the sweet refrain that calls back sunlit memories of lessons learned in Maine, that calls back sunlit memories of winter turn to spring. May green and gold stay in our hearts forever, UMFK.
Congratulations to the most recent graduates of the University of Maine at Fort Kent. The 144th proceedings are concluded.